Welcome back to The Wandering Screen. I'm Matt Koss, and today we're talking about the indie rom-com gone wrong, Oh Hi, starring Molly Gordon and Logan Lerman. Let's get into it.
I have this thing where whenever I enter a space.
Oh my god, Isaac.
Oh Hi has a deceptively simple premise. Two people early into their situationship head out on a weekend trip to High Falls, New York, and discover that they're not on the same page about their relationship status, but beyond the sharp and quippy dialogue is actually an emotionally honest look at meeting the right person at the wrong time. The film spirals in the best kind of way. Think Shiva Baby in how it captures romantic ambiguity in a confined space. The film opens with a duet, Iris, Molly Gordon, and Will, Logan Lerman, singing Islands in the Stream in the car headed upstate. The energy is sweet and airy, and they stop at a strawberry stand and he cooks scallops for dinner and gazes at her with a kind of soft focus admiration. The kind that makes you think, is this love or is this just excellent eye contact? After they discover a closet full of sex toys and have some kinky playtime, which includes Will handcuffed to the bedpost, Iris discovers that Will doesn't think they're in a relationship. He's been sleeping with other people. This sets off Iris into fight or flight mode, and she chooses to fight, or at least to keep him restrained for the next 12 hours so she can convince him to be with her. What really struck me is the way both Iris and Will are reading each other for clues and confirmations. Iris tells Will she wanted to stab an ex-boyfriend when he broke up with her, giving Will the impression that honesty could actually get him killed. Iris, on the other hand, reads Will's gestures and intimacy as synonymous with being a boyfriend. He's adoring, laughs at her jokes, and it all feels genuine. I felt like a third participant in their partnership, trying to figure them both out, because underneath their polished charm is hesitation. You start to notice the subtle ways he avoids emotional intimacy. His compliments are just a little flirtatious, like with the woman at the strawberry stand who comments on his dreamy blue eyes. He validates Iris's enthusiasm for the time and space they share, which reads as boyfriend. He's what the internet lovingly calls a soft boy. It's the opposite of a boy, but still emotionally unavailable. He wants affection and companionship. He just doesn't want the actual relationship part. Molly Gordon and Sophie Brooks co-wrote the script together, and they do a great job of building out this tiny little world full of frivolous moments that accumulate to something more meaningful. Gordon gives Iris a compelling mix of hope and heartbreak. She's sharp and self-aware, but still vulnerable. Her sarcasm is a shield, and we get to watch it crack in real time. She was so fantastic in Theatre Camp, playing an aspiring camp director with chaotic confidence, which makes her portrayal of Iris in Oh Hi even more impressive by contrast. Run, don't walk to see that one. It's absolutely hilarious. Logan Lerman, meanwhile, is fantastic. He's got this gentle-eyed charm that works well for Will because he toes the line between being genuine and holding something back. The weight Lerman gives to some of the dialogue regarding Will's background and this sense that he's witnessed the disintegration of love before is really powerful. His line delivery, like love falls apart a lot, lands because it feels like a memory more than a statement. As things unravel, the film subtly shifts into psychological thriller territory. Iris's friends Max, Geraldine Viswanathan, and Kenny John Reynolds drive to the Airbnb when Iris texts Max that she is in crisis. That crisis is so intensely portrayed, with the camera zooming in on Iris in extreme close-ups, letting us live inside her anxiety as she spirals. It's misery by way of a 20-something existential crisis. There's something so human about figuring out how to communicate honestly and the anxiety of misstepping. Both Iris and Will are trying to be seen, but they're too scared to actually be known. And honestly, that's something that takes some couples years to understand. Performative vulnerability will only get you so far. The film holds on to that psychological tension until we're released back outside to find Iris no longer unraveling, but finally finding the words she's been trying to express. Now, while the film does come together in the end and doesn't really hinge on a big reveal, there's a plot point that most viewers will have clocked 20 minutes earlier that ends up being over-explained. It's a minor misstep in an otherwise emotionally astute script. For all its sharpness, the film maintains a cozy, low-budget intimacy. The cinematography favors soft, natural light and tight spaces. There's no over-stylization here, just two people fumbling their way through something that's almost love but not quite. Oh Hi lets you laugh at the messiness while still feeling all the feelings. It's smart without being cynical, vulnerable without being overwrought, and funny in the way only true emotional chaos can be. By the end, the question wasn't whether Iris and Will end up together, it's whether we can ever fully understand someone else or ourselves when we're neck deep in longing. That's what Oh Hi taps into. Not just romantic heartbreak, but the quieter kind of grief that comes from realizing someone doesn't want what you want.
Made me scallops.
Oh my god, I'm going to jail.
We're all going to jail.
You've made it to the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of Oh Hi in the comments. Did you recognize any soft boy energy? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more film deep dives here on The Wandering Screen. Happy wandering.